nervous about a potential freight railroad strike. One of the biggest track maintenance unions rejected a deal with the railroads.
Now, if the strike happens, it could cause major consequences for our economy. ABC's Rena Roy explains.
It's a no from railroad workers who have rejected President Biden's deal meant to address demands for better working conditions. 57% of the nation's third largest freight rail union voting against the deal brokered by the Biden administration last month. The president of that union saying railroaders do not feel valued. The railroad employers say they have implemented some of the recommendations from the Presidential Emergency Board that helped broker the deal, including wage increases and travel reimbursements. The rejection renewing the possibility of a strike if both sides can't come to an agreement within the next month, a strike which could cripple the U.S. economy.
It may be harder to find some of the consumer goods you're used to. I mean, you gotta think most of the stuff that's coming from overseas that comes in through the port usually touches rail at some point, most of it, a good majority. And all of that stuff just being halted.
The price of those goods could skyrocket even more than what we've seen in recent months.
Simple supply and demand. You're going to increase prices in that market. And when those prices go up, eventually that gets passed on to consumers.
The White House releasing a statement saying in part the president remains focused on avoiding a shutdown and pledges to support the parties in their efforts. Two more big unions, the engineers and conductors, are set to vote on this deal. The track maintenance union has agreed to continue negotiations through November 19th, the deadline for a new agreement. If efforts fail, the nation could see its first major rail strike in 30 years, right in the middle of the holiday season. That could mean a blow to the supply chain and economy as a whole. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
And that last rail strike in the U.S. did happen in 1992. Rail workers with the International Association of Machinists walked off the job, and most of the country's freight railroads shut down. It lasted just 3 days before Congress passed the law to end it.